All right, let's do this. I was talking to my guy yesterday. Shout out to Bruce Shitty Red. You know what I mean? About females who have no value and what they do. So, I was just talking to him about, I was reflective. I was reflecting on my relationships and why females do the things that they do. And it's just that sometimes females are disloyal, or they can only offer you like sexual activities because they have no other value. You know what I mean? So a chick will come over and just offer you sex, because I asked him, I said, if old girls, always offer you sex, what other value does she has? You know what I mean? And in some instances, he said, okay, well, she didn't have too much to going for herself. You know what I mean? Maybe she was living with her mom. Maybe she had no car. Maybe her job wasn't paying that good. And so the only thing she can do to keep a man is to fuck him. Or suck his dick or whatever like that. So, when I sit down and I'm reflective on the women that I dated in the past, I realized that most of them didn't have value. They had nothing to offer me as a man. See, if I'm somebody who's already working and already self-supporting myself, and already, I got my own apartment, I got my own car, I make my own money, and I can self-sustain, when a woman comes into your life and she feels like she has nothing to bring to the table, she was always talking that sexual shit. She was always talking that sex stuff, or trying to explore sexuality, want to go to the sex store, all sorts of shit like that. And I'm like, why? You know what I mean? Like, because she felt that was the only way to keep me. And, the older I get, the more ascended I become, where stuff like that don't matter. Yeah, it's great. You know what I mean? Yeah, it might be, great to get your dick sucked or bust a nut every now and then. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'll be 33 years old this year. You know what I mean? So for the people that have been watching my YouTube channel, my first YouTube video, I was 24. I'll be 33 this year. You know what I mean? So when you grow as a person, that ain't enough. Giving head ain't enough. Cooking and cleaning ain't enough. It's about growing. You know what I mean? Are we seeking financial literacy? Are we gaining assets? Are you an asset, or are you a liability? Are you a man's piece? Is a woman a man's piece? Is she your piece? Are you happy to come home to her? You know what I mean? Are you happy to be around her? Are y'all growing? Do you keep money in your pocket? Is everything going great? Because 9 times out of 10, when a woman cheats, it's because she has no value and she feels like she needs a contingency plan for you. I had an ex-girlfriend that in so many words said that. She said, I have nothing to offer you, so at any given time, you could just throw me out the window. At any given time, you could just come home and be like, all right, I'm done. You got to go. And I ain't got nobody else, so that's why I got these group of niggas. So that way, if I leave, Janai Kada, if I leave Kada, I got Tom I can go to. I got Henry I can go to. You know what I mean? A lot of females, it ain't you. It's the fact that they have no value, and they feel like once they losing you, they start cheating to basically find themselves a safety net. And people like Kalea, you know what I mean, and people like that, they have to jump men to men because they have no value. They're worthless. I hate to say it like that, but, you had no car. You had no job. You just want to lay up and smoke weed all day. So you had no value to me. Yeah. You had no value. You had nothing, or you were a liability. You was pretty as all get out. You can be fine as you want. You know what I mean? Hazel eyes, red bone, whatever. You as fine as you want to be. But at the end of the day, if you're a real man, if you're a real dude, you gonna see that. It don't matter if she's, big ass, big titties, chocolate, red bone, whatever it is. At the end of the day, if she has no value, she's useless to you. At the end of the day. Just useless. So when you step to a man and it's like, okay, if I got my own shit, you got your own shit, how can we build an empire? So when you get to a certain stage in your life, you're looking to build an empire. I'm not looking, me and my guy Bruce is at work and we did some mathematics. I'm at work 55% of the time. Out of the year, when it comes down to sleeping, eating, and everything like that, I'm at work 50 to 55% of the time out of a year. So we're thinking of how can I find a way to alleviate that? Because I want to live my life 95%. You know what I mean? So if I died at 60, I only lived 25 years of my life. You know what I mean? And that's short. That's short. I'm an old man, but as far as like really living as a person, I only lived 25 years. You know, so how can I find, you know, an avenue where I'm able to live 90% of my life? Because you ain't gonna get 100. How can I find 90? You know what I mean? So a lot of times the world, you know, it's not that, you know, people have to be with somebody. The world is designed for, you know, unity. America was built on unity. This apartment, I'm paying $1,000 a month for rent, right? Oh yeah, that's high as hell for one person. But if I had like a wife or you know, a spouse that split the bills with me, you know, $500 a month ain't bad. You know what I mean? If I split every bill in the house straight down the fucking middle, if I split every bill in the house straight down the fucking middle, all my living expenses total will only be like $700 to $800. And out of my monthly income, that's nothing. You know what I mean? And that's how, and then with the excess income, I can put that up, I could save, I could have started buying property, I could have did a lot of things. You know what I mean? But life is harder when you buy yourself. It's the truth. But a lot of times when you meet people, when you meet specific women, they're not trying to build with you. Like I work with this chick, and she talked about how she only want to be with niggas that got shit. I said, but there's beauty in the struggle. I told my guy that. I said, there's beauty in the struggle. There's beauty in coming up with somebody. When y'all both ain't got nothing and y'all both come up together, then that develops some type of bond, some type of loyalty. But if I already got everything and you only want me because I already got everything, what good are you to me? What good are you to me? If I got a car, if I got a job, if I know if I know I'm living what AMS say, if I'm living my purpose, and you come in my life and you think that I'm supposed to sacrifice everything I'm doing right now to come cater to you simply because you're a woman, you have no value to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to take you out to eat. I'm going to buy you roses, but after I fuck you out. Because after that point, it's like you ain't got nothing else to give. But why would I tolerate your attitude? I don't. If I'm a man that stands on my own, I don't have to put up with nothing. See, I've been accused by my child's mother of abandonment, of just abandoning people. I don't abandon people. It's just that I ain't got to put up with it. Why I got to stand there and argue with you about anything? Or anybody about anything? Why do I need to stay in a relationship about anything? I don't have to. Because I'm self-sustaining. I don't need you to live. I don't need you to work. I don't need you. You know, I could just go to my own apartment. I can just pull off in my own car. I don't need you for a ride home. So why would I sit up there and argue with a fool? Why would I sit up there and stay in a relationship with a woman who just wants to argue? You have no value. You know? It's like working on a broke car when you got a brand new one out in the parking lot. Why would I keep working on that Impala if I got a Chrysler outside? Yeah, the Impala's going to the junkyard. I'm not going to keep dealing with it. I'm not going to keep fixing it. You know why? Because I got other options. A person's only as loyal as the options. So the reason why some women cheat or some women are only about sexuality is because they have no other value. That's the sum of this video. They have no other value. They have nothing else to bring to the table outside of sucking your dick, outside of showing their titties or whatever like that. They have nothing else to give you. They cannot give you knowledge. They cannot teach you anything. They cannot be your peace. They cannot do nothing. That's all they have. And when you get older, when you get past 30, when you get, past that threshold of damn that bitch fine, like I'm walking through Walmart and yeah, it's some good looking women, but it's just like, you look like that because you ain't shit. Why the fuck would you be at Walmart at motherfucking, 1 p.m. or whatever like that, whatever time it is, in high heels, booty shorts, titty sticking out? I'm like, you sit up there pushing the cart in a high heel. What the fuck? You have no value. What are you looking for? I go to Walmart in pajamas, baby. I go to Walmart hair on nappy. I'm going in there to get a pack of chicken, nigga. I ain't looking for no bitches. I'm looking for something to eat. You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm starting to see that. I'm starting to see like anybody I come across, it's like I ask myself, what is your value? What you got going for yourself? Are you talking this financial literacy, or are you talking that I'm supposed to get with you and I'm supposed to, like I'm 32 and I'm just supposed to work for another 33 fucking years till I'm 65. And in the middle of that 33 years, you mean to tell me we cannot gain not no type of financial freedom? None? So in between that 33 years, from the time now to the time I retire, you mean to tell me I can't get into a position, or you can't help me get into a position where I don't have to work no more? Where I'm gaining enough assets or whatever like that, to the point where if my job sit up there and say, hey, if you don't do this, we're gonna fire you. I'd be like, fuck you, fire me then, nigga. You know? Don't threaten me, fire me. Don't give me that or else shit, fire me. You know? I got asses, I got other income. What you mean? I use this money on video game money, man. You know, it's nothing. Ask yourself, are the women you dealing with have true value? Or are you lonely? Or are you horny? Or are you perverted? What is her true value? Ask yourself, what is her true value? Oh, well, she's nice and she could cook. No. But is she elevating you? Are you learning? Are you growing as a person? If the answer is no, you need to get the fuck on.